Imagine spending 13 years in school, and still once you graduate, you don't know how to study, how to research, or how to think critically. Sadly, for many students, this isn't just a hypothetical situation, it's their reality. Our current education system is designed to teach content, not capability. It rewards memorization, but neglects motivation and understanding. Today, I want to propose a reform that changes that. We must shift our focus from simply teaching students what to learn to showing them how to learn. And the best way to do that is to bring a classical style education into all schools. We live in a time when information changes faster than ever. According to IBM, the amount of data generated in the world doubles every 12 hours. If students leave school only knowing a fixed list of facts, they're already behind. But if we teach them how to seek truth, evaluate sources, sort through information, and reason independently, we allow them to adapt to any field and any challenge. That's what a classical education, like the one offered by Classical Conversations, aims to do. It's built around the trivium, a time-tested model that trains students in grammar, the art of memory and foundation, logic, the art of reasoning, and rhetoric, the art of communicating persuasively. Rather than filling in worksheets and checking boxes, students practice asking good questions, having fruitful conversations, and challenging assumptions and digging deeper. Imagine if every student in Florida could learn that way. Here's my proposal. The Florida legislature should pass the Classical Learning and Critical Thinking Act, which would first introduce classical learning models as elective courses in all public middle and high schools across Florida. Second, offer professional development grants to teachers who want to be trained in classical education methods, especially logic, rhetoric, and Socratic dialogue. Third, partner with organizations like Classical Conversations or other classical learning groups to develop curriculum resources tailored to modern public school needs. Fourth, encourage private schools to adopt similar models by offering state-level curriculum, grants, or tax incentives. These courses wouldn't replace the classes students currently take, they would enhance them, allowing students to have a broader understanding of how the world works. Students would learn how to build arguments, write persuasively, and evaluate truth across subjects, whether it's history, science, or government. It would be like equipping students with a toolbox, not just giving them the answers, but teaching them how to find them on their own. This matters now more than ever. According to the National Assessment of Educational Progress, only 24% of high school seniors were proficient in writing in 2011. That means 3 out of 4 students graduating without the ability to express their ideas clearly in writing. That's not just a school problem, it's a workforce, citizenship, and leadership problem. Imagine someone in an important government position at the state or even federal level who cannot even convey what they are thinking or planning. And it's not just about writing. The Florida Chamber of Commerce reports that employers are struggling to find applicants with a strong critical thinking and communication skills. The workforce is asking for something our education system isn't delivering, but classical education can. Some people may say, this is great in theory, but public schools are already stretched thin, and that's true. But if we prioritize classical learning as part of educational development, we can start small with electives, pilot programs, and after-school opportunities and grow from there. Florida has already been a leader in school choice and innovation. This is our chance to take another bold step. Other states are experimenting with similar ideas. In Arizona, for example, the state has approved public charter schools built around classical education, and students there have shown an improvement in both academic performance and engagement. Florida can and should do the same. In conclusion, we must stop asking what should we teach students and start asking how do we train them to think, to grow, and to learn. Let's equip every Florida student with the ability to become a lifelong learner. Let's pass the Classical Learning and Critical Thinking Act to show the country what education can look like when we value not just knowledge, but wisdom.